now to one of the Hollywood's biggest stars who also makes you feel like she'd invite you over for a drink and a Danish.
Of course, we're talking about Jen Garner. She landed a leading role in the hit TV series Alias. That was 20 years ago, believe it or not. And then she made the move to the big screen. You remember Catch Me If You Can. Later, she starred in the popular rom-com 13 Going on 30.
Yeah, one of the best movies of all time. Jennifer got up early fresh. She's on the West Coast. Hey, Jennifer.
You know what?
Happy Giving Tuesday, guys. How are you?
You know what the best part about you? I mean, there's so many good parts about you, but when you were watching that moment where we just surprised that wonderful woman, we looked at you in the tees, and you had all the feels, too.
Come on. You guys are really pulling at the heartstrings over there. You're killing me. How beautiful. Miss Gage up there just doing good work, educating kids. I love it.
Isn't it so awesome? And we know that we have all been at home with our kids. Some of us have been in front of the Zoom a little more than we ever thought we would be. What's been going on in your house?
There's a lot of Zoom happening in my house, a lot of Zoom, but I don't have really little ones, so they're all pretty much in control of what they're doing. There's another birthday. My daughter is 15 today.
What?
Wait, you have a 15-year-old.
Yeah,
a teenager.
Can you stand it?
No.
Can you believe little Violet Affleck? She is 15.
Oh my gosh.
So wait, what do you do when she says, "Mom, I think this boy's cute and he wants me to, go on a date with him"?
All I know is she's on Zoom school. She goes to an all-girls school. We haven't had to deal with that yet.
We like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you have been cooking up a storm. Hoda and I have really honestly said we haven't perfected any new hobbies, not one new thing, except for
the same.
No, but you have. You made bread.
You're cooking
And
cookies.
look at that.
What's going on with these cinnamon rolls?
I mean, how delicious are those? I've always made traditional cinnamon rolls for birthdays in the house, and now the kids ask for homemade bagels. So I stayed up late getting them ready, and I'm gonna boil them right after I say goodbye to you guys, and we'll have fresh bagels here today.
You're boiling bagels for your children?
I mean, how do you even boil
look what's
a bagel?
happening. Look, she's doing it right there.
This is her pretend cooking show, right?
It's pretty pretend.
I don't know. You can boil a bagel.
Now, you know what? This brings us...
I have a pretend cooking show going up today because today is so exciting. Once Upon a Farm is launching my grandmother's favorite recipe, Farmer Jen's sweet potato pudding with sweet potatoes grown on my family farm.
Yes.
And I actually Zoomed with my mom and we made our traditional sweet potato pudding together.
Okay,
to share.
So you have to tell us about this.
We want to know.
Because I feel like this is what our kids need to be eating.
Yes.
Instead of
I just heard the word pudding, and I was like, okay. And then I heard sweet potato. I was like, So tell us.
Well, I mean, I can't even believe because my grandmother put 2 cups of sugar in hers. She's ex-May from Texas. You know what I'm talking about there, Jenna. But this is no sugar added, all organic. And it's grown in Oklahoma, not all of it, because my family farm is tiny, but we contribute. And my Uncle Robert went from a 40-year career as a plumber, and he and my Aunt Janet are out there growing sweet potatoes. There he is. Hi, Uncle Robert. That. And I got to help harvest and help plant. And I'm so proud of that farm and so proud of my uncle and so proud, especially because after years of working on it, we're finally partnering officially with Save the Children.
Oh, good.
And so proceeds from everything we sell here, and it's just going to become a bigger and bigger partnership, are going to go to feeding and to educating kids in rural America. So I'm just like, it's like my grandma's recipe on the farm, and I'm full of all the feels today. My daughter's birthday is more than I can handle.
Oh, don't leave. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, but we're gonna come back and we want to talk to you a little bit more. You got some famous Insta posts we want to discuss.
Yeah, and don't do those bagels. Don't boil them yet.
We are back with actress and mom of 3, Jennifer Garner. So Jennifer, we love your Insta page, and there's one haircut in particular that captured our attention. We've all been there at one point in our lives. But here's yours. It's called the bowl cut. Yep. So who gave you that, baby?
Gosh, her name was Sandy. We went to her my entire childhood. That was an $8 haircut. And those overalls my mom made, I would only wear overalls for years and years. So those were hand-me-downs from my big sister.
Oh,
I love
don't we
that.
love that? So we were just talking about this new product, and we wonder, how do you incorporate, you were born in Texas, then you moved to West Virginia, you have this farm in Oklahoma. How do you incorporate all of that you grew up with in the way you parent?
I mean, I definitely am the daughter of a farmer, and I'm the daughter, my sisters and I feel like almost like our parents were immigrants because they had I mean, they aren't, we haven't been through nearly what people have been through, but at all. I mean, we haven't been through anything, but I just mean our parents had that mentality of education first, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, hard work is everything. And also what you eat is what you grow is what you eat.
Yes.
And there's something so beautiful about that. So I guess one way is just that I've always had a huge garden. My mom baked bread on Sundays, and that's why I bake bread. It's why I have bagels rising. And look at that cozy lady.
Look at that.
There is one cuter.
And how do you make sure your kids eat well? Hoda and I introduced Hoda's daughter to Teddy Grahams on accident.
On accident, by the way, yeah.
And it's been a real problem.
We call them TGs now. They have a shortened name. Yeah.
How do you make sure your kids
I understand. We go through those phases. I just honestly, I don't sweat it that much.
Yeah.
I just put good food out there, and when everyone's hungry before dinner, my mom always says that's when you have chopped up fresh fruit and veggies. Because everyone is like grabbing, and they'll eat broccoli if that's what's out, and then suddenly they've had their broccoli and you don't have to worry.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, we want to just say thank you. Thanks for hanging with us today. We appreciate you, Jen, and we can't wait to have you back in our studio.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for letting me talk about Save the Children on Giving Tuesday. We're doing such beautiful work, as you guys know, and have been so helpful with, both of you. All over the country, we fed kids during the pandemic. We had never fed kids before. We fed them 9.5 million meals so far in rural America, hardest to reach areas, and educated them. So thank you so much.
No, and by the way, to see you in your happiest element is to see the work you do for that organization. It is really beautiful.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.